Hi, I'm Aaron Landry, and our group decided to study Bandura's Bobo doll experiment. The experiment was created by Albert Bandura, who used it as a way to determine whether social behaviors, mainly aggression, could be learned purely through observation. The sample consisted of 36 boys and 36 girls from the age of 3 to 6, and the 72 children were then pre-tested for aggression by researchers, observing them in nursery, followed by 4 5-point scale ratings. The children were then rated by 2 observers independently, and the ratings compared with a very high correlation, meaning they were very similar. The way they went about testing this was through a lab experiment, where 24 children were shown an aggressive model, 24 a non-aggressive model, and no model was shown to 24 children. So they were the control group. The group with the aggressive model had the child taken to a room for 10 minutes while watching the model. The model would do aggressive things like kick, punch, throw, shout, or hit the Bobo doll with a mallet. The child was then taken to a room filled with toys and the Bobo doll and left alone. The non-aggressive group did much of the same, except the non-aggressive model sat quietly or played with other objects while ignoring the Bobo doll. And the no model group had no model and was just thrown to the toys immediately. Bandura believed that the children would mirror the aggression or non-aggression of the model they were shown, and they would imitate the same sex more than they would the opposite sex. Also, he believed that boys would behave more aggressively than girls. By and large, his predictions were true. Children exposed to an aggressive model tended to imitate the exact behavior they observed, whereas the less aggressive behavior was imitated if a non-aggressive model was shown. And funny enough, both boys and girls were likely to imitate boys rather than girls being more influenced than their same sex. Also, boys were more aggressive than girls physically. However, girls were more likely to imitate verbal aggression rather than physical aggression. Bobo's influence on the field of psychology was pretty big. It challenged the dominant view of behaviorism, which believed that learning is solely based on conditioning, association, rewards, and punishments. However, Bandura showed that learning can also occur through observing and imitating someone's behavior without any reward or punishment. So the kids were not given anything, they weren't rewarded with anything for being aggressive. They just imitated and did whatever the other person did. It also helped transition experimental psychology from pure behaviorism into social cognitive learning. Thank you, and that's our video.